You wake up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. Your muscles cramp at night. Your anxiety will not switch off. Your heart occasionally races for no reason. And your doctor says your blood's fine. What if every single one of those symptoms was caused by one mineral you are almost certainly not getting enough of? Studies now show that up to 80% of UK adults are deficient in magnesium, and most of them have no idea. Today we are going to change that. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. That is not a figure of speech. Every single time your heart beats, a nerve fires, a muscle contracts, or your cells produce energy, magnesium is there making it happen. It regulates your blood pressure. It governs your sleep architecture. It controls cortisol, your primary stress hormone. It is the keystone mineral of the human body. And yet the UK National Diet and Nutrition Survey found that 70% of women and 61% of men between 35 and 65 are consuming less than the recommended daily amount. So why is no one talking about this? Because you cannot patent a mineral. There is no profit in telling you to eat more seeds. But there is enormous profit in prescribing you medication for the anxiety, the high blood pressure, the insomnia, and the muscle pain that a simple magnesium deficiency is quietly driving. Stay with us, because what comes next may be the most important information you hear all year. Let us go through the most common signs of magnesium deficiency, because this list will likely feel uncomfortably familiar. First, chronic fatigue that sleep does not fix. Magnesium is essential for mitochondrial function, the tiny engines inside your cells that produce energy. Without sufficient magnesium, those engines stall. Second, muscle cramps and twitching, especially in the legs and feet at night. This is one of the most classic and overlooked signs. Third, anxiety, restlessness, and an inability to fully relax. Magnesium acts as a natural gatekeeper for the NMDA receptor in your brain, which governs your stress response. Low magnesium means the gate swings open constantly, keeping your nervous system in a level state of alarm. Fourth, poor sleep and difficulty staying asleep. Magnesium regulates melatonin production and quiets the nervous system before sleep. Without it, your brain cannot properly transition into deep, restorative rest. Fifth, elevated blood pressure. A 2023 meta-analysis in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that magnesium supplementation reduces systolic blood pressure by an average of 4.18 millimeters of mercury in adults. That is clinically significant. Sixth, headaches and migraines. Research published in Cephalalgia found that over 50% of migraine sufferers have low magnesium levels during an attack. How many of these do you recognize? If it is more than 2, keep watching. The solution is simpler than you think. Here is the uncomfortable truth about why this deficiency is now reaching epidemic levels in the UK. First, our soils are depleted. Intensive farming over the past 60 years has stripped magnesium from British agricultural soil by up to 40% compared to 1940s levels, according to research by the Soil Association. That means the spinach, nuts, and whole grains you eat today contain significantly less magnesium than the same foods your grandparents ate. Second, processed food has replaced real food. Ultra-processed foods now account for 57% of calorie intake in UK adults, according to a 2024 report from the British Nutrition Foundation. These foods contain almost no magnesium. Third, stress. Every time your body mounts a stress response, it burns through magnesium at an accelerated rate. In our chronically stressed modern world, you are depleting your reserves faster than you can replenish them. Fourth, common medications. Proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, diuretics for blood pressure, and even certain antibiotics actively reduce magnesium absorption. The cruel irony is that the conditions being treated are often partly caused by the deficiency in the first place. Before we talk about supplementation, let us be clear, food comes first. And the good news is that the richest natural sources of magnesium are straightforward and accessible in any UK supermarket. Pumpkin seeds top the list, with 156 milligrams per 28 gram serving. A small handful a day is genuinely powerful. Dark chocolate, 70% cacao or above, contains 64 milligrams per 28 grams. This is your guilt-free prescription. Spinach provides 78 milligrams per cooked cup. Add it to everything. Almonds, 76 milligrams per ounce. Black beans, 60 milligrams per half cup. Avocado, 58 milligrams per fruit. Whole oats, 63 milligrams per cup. The practical target is 300 to 400 milligrams per day from food. Most UK adults are getting somewhere between 180 and 230. That gap matters. Build your meals around these foods every single day, and you will feel the difference within 2 to 4 weeks. This is where it gets important because the supplement industry in the UK is flooded with cheap, poorly absorbed forms of magnesium that do very little for most people. Magnesium oxide, the most common form in budget supplements, has a bioavailability of just 4%. You might as well not bother. Here is what you should be looking for instead. Magnesium glycinate is the gold standard for sleep, anxiety, and nervous system support. The glycine molecule it is bound to has its own calming effects, making this the best choice if your primary symptoms are stress, restlessness, or poor sleep. Start with 300 to 400 milligrams taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Magnesium malate is the better choice if fatigue and muscle pain are your primary concerns. The malic acid component supports mitochondrial energy production, making this form ideal for daytime use. Magnesium methionate is the only form clinically shown to cross the blood-brain barrier effectively, making it the premium choice for cognitive support and memory. Magnesium citrate is widely available, reasonably well absorbed, and a solid all-rounder for general deficiency correction. Here is a practical protocol you can start today. Week 1. Food Foundation. Audit your meals and add at least 2 of the high magnesium foods we covered to every single day. A handful of pumpkin seeds on your porridge, spinach in your lunch, a square of dark chocolate after dinner. Simple and sustainable. Week 2. Introduce supplementation. Choose your form based on your primary symptom: glycinate for sleep and anxiety, malate for fatigue and muscle pain. Start at 200 milligrams and increase to 300 after 3 days. Week 3. Reduce what drains you. Minimize alcohol, which flushes magnesium from the kidneys. Reduce caffeine after midday. It competes with magnesium receptors. Address processed food 1 meal at a time. Week 4. Observe and calibrate. By week 4, most people report noticeably better sleep, reduced muscle cramping, calmer mornings, and more stable energy. The most powerful health changes are often the simplest ones. Not the most expensive, not the most dramatic, the most overlooked. Magnesium has been hiding in plain sight for decades, quietly missing from your plate while the symptoms pile up and the prescriptions multiply. You now have the information to change that. If this video helped you or someone you know, share it. It costs nothing, and it could genuinely make a difference in someone's life. Subscribe to Healing Roots for more natural, science-backed health information that puts power back in your hands. Take back your health.